Hi, this is Anthony. Welcome back to the show. I mentioned in a previous video a little bit about my academic background. In addition to obtaining a Bachelor and Master's of Science in Political Science at the University of Oregon in Eugene, I had the opportunity to study at a university in southern Hungary in 1992 and 93. That university has since changed its name and is now called the University of Szeged. At the time I was there, it was called the József Attila Tudományegyetem, so I think as far as international branding goes, a change to just the name of the city was probably a good move. And after my master's degree, I got an internship and then worked for Washington State University on 2 occasions in their business development center in central Russia. So part of what I looked at is that how regimes, particularly communist regimes, fall, and as I argue, communist regimes are often very cult-like. Many of the things that you see in cults and high-demand religions in general, you see in communist regimes, particularly ones like North Korea. Consequently, I watch a lot of YouTube videos by ex-Mormons and ex-Scientologists, in particular Mormon stories and Mormon discussions, as well as a wide variety of the ones under the umbrella of SPTV, which is made up of former Scientologists, often fairly high-ranking ones. I want to keep this video today short, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So yesterday I was watching a lengthy discussion between Aaron Smith-Levin and Mitch Brisker concerning what would happen to the Church of Scientology if David Miscavige was no longer the leader. Now, both of these hosts have their own channels now and have had many years of experience within Scientology, but they have it from different perspectives and different levels. And they seem to disagree on some things concerning speculation about what might happen. But I encourage you to watch the video and you'll see that partway through they realize that they're kind of arguing different things rather than having different points of view on the same exact concept. And in addition to that video that was uploaded on September 28th, I see that they have a new hour-long one today, September 29th. I'm looking forward to watching that one just as soon as I finish this video. Anyway, from an intellectual point of view, for me, the dynamics of boards and leaders, whether in nonprofits or churches or cults or politics, especially in cult-like dictatorial regimes, is a very fascinating one for me, especially how they transition when a leader is removed, either through legalistic means or because they pass on. It's always interesting to see how that comes about and what happens afterwards, especially when they were an autocratic leader. Autocratic leaders tend not to have smoothly functioning succession plans, and so it's interesting to see how acolytes and other leaders within the organization jostle and jockey for power and the power vacuum that's created when the leaders depart. And while I have to admit that this is a pretty obscure area of study, the number of people that watch YouTube channels by ex-Mormons and ex-Scientologists show that there's a lot of people out there interested in broad subjects about these high-demand religions. Anyway, today's question is, do you think that David Miscavige could be forced out of Scientology? And if his departure is through a natural death, perhaps many years down the road, what do you think will happen to the organization? Do you think that one single leader will rise up and take his place and it continue to have the cult-like structure that it currently has? Or do you think that perhaps it could transition much like what's happened over the course of other cults that have made the transition to more mainstream religions? The LDS Church might be one example of that. Anyway, I'm going to end here, but let's get some vibrant discussion generated in the comment section. Don't forget to check out those other channels that I mentioned, and please do hit the subscribe button. I love to get my subscriber count up to 1,000 by the end of the year so that I can get my channel monetized. Be sure to check out my other videos. I cover a wide range of topics, something for everyone. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.